the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick, with my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the games played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what it is, man. Thursday night Knicks basketball. Knicks versus the Charlotte Hornets from Madison Square Garden. Knicks coming in at 13-8 on the season. Hornets coming in on the season losers of 7 in a row. So the Knicks should add to their woes of 8 straight in a row on the road. Welcome to this episode, man. Thank you for tuning into this live watch along, man, on the Man Cave podcast. I'm your host, S. God, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right there. Our one centralized location for all of our content. Please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Salute Knicks Nation. Man, Knicks came off of a big win the last game in the NBA Cup. The Knicks blew out the Orlando Magics in that last game, man. Big win for the Knicks against the Magics. Tonight, they play a Hornets team that's going to be without LaMelo Ball. So, hey, Knicks should be able to win this one, man. But they just played the Hornets like 3 games ago, and they only beat them by a point, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was a close game in Charlotte with the Hornets was down like 4 or 5 players. But, hey, it happens sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You think that's an easy blowout, but it don't go that way. But hopefully tonight back at home in the Garden, their 3rd game of their 4-game homestand. Knicks are 2-0 on this homestand and looking for their 3rd win against the lowly Hornets in this game right now. Let me see. Knicks coming in at 13-8. Hornets at 6-15 on the season. So, and tonight for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball won't be playing again either, so he'll be out again. So, but Nick Richards returned for the Hornets, so that should help them know they're leading rebounder and stuff like that. So, what I'm looking for the Knicks, just like the same game, man, jump out on these guys, get out to a big lead, and don't look back. Let's just don't give them no opportunity, no chance to think about they should be in this game. Let's take it to them. Knicks got to make some shots, get some stops. And you know what I'm saying? Do what they got to do. And also, got my Knicks orange on. And also, hey, that's my Knicks shirt right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So already ready for the Knicks. You know how I go. Blue and orange skies. You already know. Let's go Knicks. Just waiting for the tip-off. About to tip off in a few minutes. The Knicks and the Hornets. I think their starting lineup, let me see. Their starting lineup should be Brandon Miller, Tejan Saloon, Nick Richards, Josh Green, and Vasily Micic. And the Knicks will have their normal starters, which will be Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. So the Knicks play-by-play will be at the Garden. Will be Clyde Frazier who will do the play-by-play. And, we'll listen to his posting and toasting, dishing and swishing, all his metaphors and things like that. The precocious neophyte, things like that. Love when Clyde do the games at the Garden, man. All right, Knicks coming in this game 13-8. They are 7-2 at home. Good start for the season. Knicks at home. Let's keep it going against the lowly Hornets. Like I said, we have already beat them 3 games ago, 99-98 in Charlotte. Let's just, like I said, take care of business tonight and win this. These are the type of wins that we have to start stacking these wins against teams like this. You know, Knicks coming in this game as a 14-point favorite. So, hey, let's go out and do the damn thing, man. Let's just take it to them real quick. Get it over with. Have a strong first quarter, strong second quarter, and then just coast in the third and fourth quarter. Yeah, so I mean that'll be their starting lineup. So I'll see if that's the lineup they're gonna go with, or they're gonna change it up. But either way, I know Brandon Miller and Nick Richards will be in that starting lineup for the Hornets. Doing a little pregame stuff right now, man. Man, thank you guys for tuning in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share this on all social media platforms. And the Knicks next home game will be Saturday against Detroit. Should be doing that game also Saturday, 7:30 against the Pistons. End of the 4-game homestand for the Knicks. Like I said, Knicks should go 4-0 on this homestand, but you know, no games is automatic. But that's what we got to roll. Knicks got to roll now. It's like, hey, got to keep this thing going. One of the top offensive teams in the league, the Knicks. Their problem has not been offense this season. It has been so much as defense, like I said, with the chemistry issue and also the miscommunication on defense and things like that. You know, those are things they're still working on cleaning that up and stuff like that. And all of that, you know what I'm saying? They got to get back Mitchell Robinson and Precious Achiuwa, you know, so that'll help our defensive thing too. So if Mitchell Robinson gets back, he'll be brought along slowly. He won't be starting automatically, but he'll come off the bench. Then he'll start. Then you'll see Karl Anthony Towns at the 4, OG Anunoby back to his natural position at the 3, Mikal at the 2, and Brunson at the point. And that should be a great defense right there with Mitchell Robinson anchoring the middle. Knicks fans, man, y'all get in the comment section, man. Let me know what you feel. Get in the chat. How you feel about this game tonight? How you feel about the Knicks? How you feel about the season? Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Orange and blue skies. Let's go. Like I said, I don't want to see this thing like the first 2 quarters like a close game or something like that, man. Just take it to these guys and put them out their misery. Like I said, get out to a hot start. Start the game off real hot against the Hornets. Karl Anthony Towns has been a beast this season on the offensive end, man. Double machine, man. This guy began like 15, 16 rebounds, 19 rebounds some games. It's going along with 20, 30 points. Couldn't ask for nothing better than that, man. And this Knicks team so far this season, man, they've been one of the most unselfish Knicks team, man. A lot of their baskets are by assist. So they are passing the ball and looking for open shooters and stuff like that, looking for open guys, and guys not hunting their shots. Like they say, you know, some guys in the past were hunting their shots. This ain't like that, man. Let the offense flow freely. So we'll be about to tip off in a few. So far, home cooking has been good for the Knicks, man. Great home cooking. Let's keep it going. And like I said, I was on here last night, man. I did the Duke game, Duke and Auburn college basketball game. Great game, man. Duke pulled it out 84-78 at home in Cameron Indoor Stadium against a tough Auburn Tigers team coached by Bruce Pearl. Anybody knows, man, Auburn is a tough team to play, physical team, especially when Bruce Pearl is coaching, man. So, hey, kudos to the Duke Blue Devils, man. Them young guys, they grew up last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Evans came off the bench, freshman, had 18 points, so 6 of 8 from 3-point range in the first half. Helped Duke to come out to a lead, you know, by halftime because Duke was like on the ropes early in the game. Auburn started out 13-2, but Duke came on back. got the dub. Like I said, Knicks, there should be a game. They should get the dub at home against the Hornets. Like I said, I just want to see how many points they're going to win by tonight. Like I said, I just hope they carry over from the Magic's game. You know what I'm saying? Don't play around with this team. Take it right at these guys, man. Go right at these guys. Let's get it. Let me look at some, while we at it, let me look at some other scores around the league. All right, other scores around the league. Early second quarter, Cleveland is up 40-27 over the Nuggets. Early second quarter, 10-17 left to go. Dallas up 39-24 over the Wizards. And Knicks game is going to start soon. So will OKC against Toronto. Then the 8 o'clock game will be Sacramento at Memphis, Phoenix at New Orleans, Chicago at San Antonio. And the late game will be Houston at Golden State at 10 o'clock. Like I said, so far the surprise of the season has been the Cleveland Cavaliers getting out to a hot start, getting out like 18. I think they're 19-3. And also, like I said, the Orlando Magics, without their superstar Paolo Banchero, they started the season at 15-7, went down to 15-8 after the Knicks lost. Because they've been Banchero been out for the last 3 weeks, I think, of the season. So they haven't had him really at the beginning of the season. They won 13 of their last 14, 15 games. So that's a testament to the Magics and their coaching staff. But time for Knicks basketball. Time for the orange and blue skies. Hopefully, like I said, they come out strong. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the Hornets are struggling to start this game. So hopefully the Knicks can get out and run and get some easy baskets against these guys. And also, Knicks just got to take care of the basketball, man. Not too many turnovers to start this game. And don't be sloppy with the ball. Take care of the ball. Box out, rebound, and get some stops on this Hornets team. Losers of 7 in a row on the road. Let's keep it going. Again tonight, Knicks coming in fully rested off of that win against the Orlando Magics a couple of nights ago. Just got Deuce McBride back not too long ago. Hopefully, like I said, Precious Achiuwa looked like he may be coming back sometime next week. So that'll be a big boost for the bench, off the bench. Precious Achiuwa, another good bench player, give us some defense, rebounding and stuff like that. And some scoring a little bit too. So that'll help us out, from that second unit. And then, like I said, Mitchell Robinson, they looking like somewhere like end of December, January, around that time. But, hey, man, when he come back, it's going to be even better. It's going to be gravy, you know what I'm saying? He said, Dewani, what's good, man? Shout out to the chat. Thanks for tapping in. Knicks need to send the Hornets home like Wesley Snipes did his Pops and Sugar. Yeah, you damn right about that, man. They need to do that within the first, 8 minutes of this game, especially the first quarter. If they could get out to a big first quarter lead and then a strong second quarter, yeah, we'll be wrapping this one up, just like how we did the Magic's game and also the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets out on the road. That's the type of effort I'm looking for against the Hornets with no LaMelo Ball. Take it to these guys real early, orange and blue skies. Like I said, you already see what it is. You see what that is. You see that Knicks stuff right there. You already know. All right, look like about to tip it off. See, Towns will be jumping center against Nick Richards. Hornet starters will be Vasily Michik, Brandon Miller, Josh Green, Tijan Saloon, and Nick Richards. Against our starters, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. So, about to get started. Like I said, Knicks 7-2 at home on the season. Great start at home so far. Let's keep it going. All right. Let's see who gets the tip. All right, the tip is up, and it is controlled. What? Blow the whistle. Look like a violation on the Knicks, so it will be Hornets ball first. All right. Back to action. Hornets about to inbounds. Josh Green's about to inbound to the point guard, Vasily Micic. Guarded by Bridges, over to Nick Richards. Nick Richards looking over to Saloon. Saloon back to Josh Green. Green down to Nick Richards. Richards over to Brandon Miller, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Knicks ball. Good turnover. All right. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up, guarded by Green. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to Hart. Hart looking over to OG Anunoby. OG get a better angle. Down low to Karl Anthony Towns. Out to OG Anunoby, who takes it in and almost dunks it, but blocked by Nick Richards. And here comes the Hornets. Good block. Over to Saloon. Saloon over to Josh Green. Corner shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson over to Josh Hart, who takes it in and lays it in. Should have been an and one. 2-0 Knicks. Brandon Miller inbounds to Micic. Back to Brandon Miller around a Nick Richards screen. Down low to Saloon. Cut back door on. Knicks got to play better defense than that. That was too easy. 2 up. All right. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Back to over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Green. Brunson in the lane. Fall away jump shot up. No good. Rebounded by Saloon. Over to Micic. Around the Nick Richards screen. Micic looking down the lane. Micic over to Nick Richards. Free throw line jump shot up and good. 4-2. Brunson inbounds to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges looking over to OG Anunoby. Guarded by Brandon Miller. And the ball is knocked out. Knicks ball. He said Knicks can't take the Hornets lightly, man. This is the same team you just played 3 games ago that you just beat them by 1 point. So they're going to be scrappy, man. So, hey, you got to bring your A game against these guys, man. And the ball is stolen by Saloon. And he is fouled by Josh Hart. And he's down for right now. Look like his ankle, look like he probably sprained his ankle or something. Yeah, that was a bad inbounds pass by Bridges. All right, so Hornets will be at the free throw line. Saloon might just shoot the free throws, then he'll be taken out the game. Still grimacing on an ankle. His first free throw is up and is good. 5-2 Hornets. And his next free throw is up, and it's also good. 6-2 Hornets. So Hornets off to them. Got the lead early on in this game. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart inbounds to Brunson, and he is fouled by Saloon, and he'll be taken out. And Cody Martin will come into the game. And Saloon is hobbling bad. He look like probably going to the bench, go probably back to the locker room, take a look at it, wrap it up tighter or something like that. He's heading straight for the locker room. All right. So Knicks will inbound. Bridges will inbound. Inbounds to Brunson. Brunson, guarded by Josh Green. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to OG Anunoby. Fake the ball. OG down the lane, lays it up and blocked by Brandon Miller, but it's goaltending. All right, 6-4 Hornets. Hornets inbound. Brandon Miller inbound to Mičić. Point guard Mičić over to Josh Green. Green guarded by Brunson. Looking. Finds Nick Richards. Over to Mičić. Over to Brandon Miller for his three-point shot. Up and good. 9-4 Hornets. So the Hornets coming out hot. All right. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson. Over to Josh Hart. Hart looking. Finds Towns. Towns looking. Over to Josh Hart for the corner three. No good. Rebounded by Brandon Miller. Here comes the Hornets. Miller. Quick pass to Nick Richards for the dunk. Knicks didn't get back on D. 11-4 Hornets. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson brings it to front court and timeout on the floor by Tom Thibodeau. 11-4 Hornets. Not a good start for the Knicks. Knicks coming out slow. And I know Tibbs called that timeout because the Knicks didn't get back on defense. That was an easy fast break points for the Hornets, man. That's why I'll tell you, the Knicks got to get back on defense. They got to also cut off these, backdoor cuts and things like that. And, see man, see ball. Can't be playing from behind with the Hornets, man. Don't play with these guys, like I said, man. This is a game that the Knicks got to have. They got to win this game. Got to, what I'm saying? I mean, they starting out slow. Hopefully he's going to pick it up and stuff like that. Neymar, what's good? Thanks for tapping in, bro. Yeah, Knicks got to win. Knicks got to win tonight, man. This is a winnable game right here. You know what I'm saying? At home too. Your Knicks are a 14-point favorite in this game against the Hornets. Yeah, this is a game that you have to have. These are games that you got to win. Especially the Hornets are down. No LaMelo Ball. I don't know if Miles Bridges might not even be playing in this game. So Knicks got to pick up. They got to pick up their intensity. Got to pick up the pace. And also pick up the defensive intensity and stuff like that, man. Guard these guys. What I'm saying? Give them contested shots. Make it tough for these guys. So Knicks down 7. We'll see how they respond coming out of the timeout when they come out the timeout. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, The Man Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. Like and subscribe, man. It costs you nothing. It's free. Just hit the like button. Also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Our link is in the chat. Our one centralized location for all of our content: basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. Also on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network at 8:20 will be the Thursday night football between the Lions and the Packers. That will be called by G Nation Inside Sports. Big Lou and Big Pat Sports Talk will be on there, so you can tap into those guys and go in and tap in there as well. And also subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, myself, the Man Cave Podcast, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Big Pat Sports Talk, Unpopular Opinion Sports or NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, Classified 3F with Joe, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, Leaf Diggy, Mets 2128, Big Blue in the Bronx, Knicks Cast, also El Capitan, Rafachudo, and also the newest members, Deception, TP Way, Delay of Game Crew, Miss Trina as well. All right, Knicks inbound the ball. Brunson over to Hart. Hart throws up an air ball. No good. Rebounded by the Hornets. Brandon Miller with a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Nick Richards. And the ball is stolen. Karl Anthony Towns over to Josh Hart. Hart to Bridges for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Cody Martin. Here comes the Hornets. Martin over to Micic. Corner to Brandon Miller, almost stepped out. Miller guarded by OG Anunoby in the lane. His shot is up and in, and a foul. Man, I thought he walked. I thought he walked on that play, man. He's letting these guys get away with walks. All right, so he'd be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play, and his free throw is up, and it's good. 14-4, 10-point Hornets lead. Knicks coming out cold, ice cold, man. Knicks got to start scoring this basket. They got to start playing better defense and got to go on a run. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges with a free throw jump shot, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. Nick Richards. Here comes the Hornets. Over to Micic. Josh Green. Over to Brandon Miller. His shot is up, no good, but put back in by Josh Green. 16-4 Hornets. And the Knicks have fallen asleep, man. Hornets are on a 10-0 run. All right, Brunson over to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. And there's a foul. There's a call on a foul on the floor. But guys not paying attention. They not boxing out, man. Not boxing out. And, that was Josh Hart's man, Green, that went back and did the putback dunk. Maya Mack, what's good? Good evening. Thank you for tapping in, man. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast. It costs you nothing, man. It's free. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat, right above. Then thank you. That'll greatly help us out, man, with the channel, promoting the channel, man. Thank you so much for tapping in. I don't know if you're a Knicks fan or you're a Hornets fan or whatever you're like, yo, talk your talk. All right, Brunson at the front. Oh, this is Lady Boss. Oh, what's good? Okay, I got you. Thanks for tapping in, Lady Boss. All right, Brunson's first free throw's up and it's good. Can't believe Knicks down by 10 to the Hornets, and his second free throw's up and is also good. 16-6 Hornets. Hopefully this will wake the Knicks up. Down 10 points to the Hornets. All right, Hornets inbound. Cody Martin over to Micic. Micic with the ball over to Nick Richards. Richards over to Cody Martin. Cody guarded by OG Anunoby. Over to Micic around the Nick Richards screen. Micic down the lane, lays it up and in. Man, the Hornets are just getting anything they want. Everything is falling in. 18-6 Hornets. Bridges over to Josh Hart. Hart bringing the ball up. Hart looking out to Towns. Towns. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Nick Richards. Richards over to Micic. Micic over to Cody Martin for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brandon Miller out to Micic. His 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. And here comes the Knicks. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson down the lane. No good, but he'll be at the free throw line. Good foul. Good take, Brunson. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully something could wake the Knicks up right now, man, at the Hornets, man. Hornets up 18-6 right now. Brunson's at the free throw line. Knicks going to need some stops. And going to need some buckets, too. Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 18-7 Knicks. And a substitution for the Hornets. Look like a celebrity role for the Knicks, man. An old Knicks alumni, Raymond Felton. J.R. Smith, Marcus Camby. Yeah, man. All right, Brunson's second free throw's up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Hornets, Cody Martin. Martin with the ball. Over to Brandon Miller. Miller down the lane with the dunk. Emphatic dunk by Brandon Miller. Nice move. 20-7. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Bridges. Back to Hart. And lays it up and in. 20-9. Richards inbound to KJ Simpson. Simpson over to Brandon Miller. Miller with the ball to Josh Green. Miller over to, and the pass is stolen by the Knicks, Mikal Bridges, and here comes the Knicks over to Jalen Brunson. His corner three is up and good, 20-12. And timeout on the floor by the Hornets. Knicks down by 8 points, 5:23 left to go in the first quarter. Hornets up 20-12 over the Knicks. Knicks trying to make a little comeback, but like I said, man, it's the Hornets. Got to make some stops on these guys, man. You got to jump out to a big lead on these guys, man. And Knicks didn't do that. They came out flat. But credit the Hornets, man, for coming in this game, man. Like, they played the Knicks tough the last game, down a lot of players too. They the Knicks came out with a victory last week, 99-98, win by a point against the Hornets in Charlotte. So, and they had like about four players out in that game. This one on LaMelo Ball is out, and I think Miles Bridges is out in this game for the Hornets, so they'll be shorthanded. Look at some other scores around the league. Second quarter, Cleveland up 60-58 over the Nuggets. 2:53 left to go right before the half. High scoring game in that one. Also, Dallas up 57-45 over Washington. 2:18 left to go in the second quarter. Also in the first quarter, OKC up 25-13 over Toronto. 3:33 left to go in the first quarter in that game. And 8 o'clock game is going to be Sacramento at Memphis, Phoenix at New Orleans, Chicago at San Antonio, and the late game will be Houston at Golden State at 10 o'clock. So this is good, man. Like I said, good thing, like I said, Knicks, like I said, hopefully this will wake the Knicks up, man. Try to make a run here, get some stops, get some more steals, and get right back into this game, man, and take control of this game. Knicks coming in this game as a 14-point favorite at home against the undermanned Charlotte Hornets. And all those 8 o'clock games about to start shortly. G Money, what's good? Salute, bro. Yes, sir. Slow start for the Knicks already, man, in this game against the Hornets, man. Yep. That's what's happening, man. It's a swarm right now. Hornets are coming out, good. The Hornets played the Knicks tough. Actually, they played the Knicks tough in the last game again in Charlotte, where the Knicks only won by 1 point, 99-98. And they was even more undermanned. So, the Hornets, and they're a scrappy team. They're going to keep bringing it, even though the Knicks should be able to win this game. But, hey, you can't take these guys lightly, man. So, Knicks got to go on a run here, got to make some stops, man, get some stops. You got to regroup. Yep, Knicks got to regroup, man. All right. Back to action. All right. KJ Simpson inbounds to Cody Martin. Back to Simpson. Over to Josh Green. Green over to Mark Williams. And the ball is stolen, but it's a foul. All right, substitution for the Knicks. It looks like Jericho Sims and Deuce McBride is in the game. So they call a foul on that play. I thought he got... So the Hornets will inbound the ball. And the Hornets coach is Charles Lee. All right, Hornets inbound. Mark Williams over to Brandon Miller. Out in the corner to KJ Simpson. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson. And then the lane over to Jericho Sims, and he misses the bunny layup in the lane. And here comes the Hornets, rebounded by Mark Williams, over to Cody Martin. Martin over to KJ Simpson, to Brandon Miller. Down to Cody Martin, step back jump shot, good. 22-12 Hornets. Brunson inbounds to Jericho Sims. Sims back to Brunson, almost got the ball stolen. I don't know what the Knicks are doing. And it's a foul on Josh Green. Knicks got to get a little bit sloppy with the ball. Got to take care of the basketball, man. Concentrate. You got to be focused. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. Knicks are in the bonus. Last time he was at the free throw line, he made one of 2 free throws. All right. Brunson's at the free throw line now. His first free throw is up, and it's good. 22-13. And his second free throw is up, and it's also good. 22-14 Hornets, 8-point Hornets lead, 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. All right. Hornets inbound. Cody Martin over to KJ Simpson. Simpson with the ball. Across the timeline. Simpson over to Cody Martin, almost stolen by Mikal Bridges. And KJ Simpson got it back. Down the lane, out in the corner to Josh Green for his corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Mark Williams. Over to Brandon Miller for his 3-point shot is good. 25-14. Sims inbounds to Deuce McBride. Deuce over to Brunson. Brunson around the Jericho. Sims pick. Brunson 3-point shot good. 25-17. All right. Hornets inbound to Brandon Miller. Miller over to Mark Williams. Williams looking over to KJ Simpson around the Mark Williams screen. Simpson down to Mark Williams. Turnaround jump shot up and good. 27-17. Knicks inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson 3-point shot up and good. Back-to-back threes from Brunson. 27-20. All right. KJ Simpson inbounds to Brandon Miller. Back to Simpson. Over to Mark Williams. Over to Josh Green. Back to Simpson. Simpson looking around the Brandon Miller screen. Guarded by OG Anunoby. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson around the Sims screen. Brunson over to Sims. In the corner to Deuce McBride for his 3-point shot. Air ball rebounded by Josh Green. And here comes the Hornets. Green looking over to Brandon Miller. His 3-point shot is good. 30-20. 10-point Hornets lead. All right. Knicks inbound to Brunson. Jericho Sims screen. Brunson guarded by Cody Martin. Brunson down to over to Jericho Sims. Sims. And the ball is stolen by Brandon Miller. And here comes the Hornets. Miller, Euro step, lays it up and in. 32-20. Knicks inbound McBride over to Brunson. 2:04 left to go. Timeout on the floor, Knicks. And it's been the Brandon Miller show for the Hornets right now. They can't stop Brandon Miller. I mean, everything he's throwing up is going in, man. So hot start for Brandon Miller right now. Brandon Miller right now with 16 points in the game right now. The high scorer in the game. He is 6 of 8 from the field. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, man. So he's doing it all for the Hornets right now. It says surprise is at the 12-point Hornets lead, 2:01 left to go in the first quarter. Hornets up 32-20. So the Knicks defense has been non-existent in this first quarter. Hornets already got 32 points in this quarter already. And still have 2 minutes left to go. Yeah, G Money, it's a Hornet swarm right now, man. It's a Hornet swarm. It's a Brandon Miller swarm right now. That's the guy that's doing the damage. One thing about Brandon Miller, man, he can score. And they know that he can score that ball, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Knicks with inbound. All right. McBride over to Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Cody Martin. Brunson in the lane. His floater's up and good. Should have been an and one. All right. Inbounds to Simpson. Simpson over to Mark Williams. Williams around. Shot in the lane up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson to Deuce McBride. Deuce around the Brunson screen. Deuce out in the corner to Mikal Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds McBride. McBride should have got it to Towns, man, with Brandon Miller on him. And Deuce McBride, he is fouled. He'll be going to the free throw line. I thought, what's name had a, which call? It looked like the foul is on Nick Williams. All right, Deuce first free throw's up, and it's good. 32-23. All right, his second free throw's up, and is also good. 32-24. Hornets up 8. 1:12 left to go, first quarter. All right, Hornets will inbound the ball. All right, Cody Martin inbounds to KJ Simpson. Simpson, the ball, looking over to Brandon Miller. Back to Simpson. Over to Nick Williams. His three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Mikal Bridges, and here comes the Knicks. Mikal looking. Finds Deuce McBride over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns' three-point shot is up and good. 32-27. Hornets inbound. Nick Williams inbounds to KJ Simpson to Brandon Miller. Miller over to Mark Williams. Back to Nick Williams. His shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Brunson with the ball. Looking at the shot clock, down to 10 seconds on the clock. Brunson around a Towns screen. Brunson step back three-point shot over Mark Williams. Good. 32-30. 12 seconds left to go. Here come the Hornets. Nick Williams over to Brandon Miller. Miller with the ball. Guarded by OG Anunoby. Miller throws to Cody Martin. His fall-away shot is no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. High-scoring first quarter. 32-30. Hornets with a 2-point lead. Knicks came all the way back from a 12-point deficit. Like I said, but this is a game that the Knicks got to step up at the defense against the Hornets, man. Got to step the defense up and get some stops on these guys. Like I said, Knicks got to take control of this game. This is a game that the Knicks came in as a 14-point favorite. This is a winnable game. This is a game we got to win. Like I said, all these games, we got to stack these wins. To stack these wins, man. I want to thank everybody from from YouTube, Twitter, all social media platforms, man. Thank you for tuning into this live stream. Watch along Knicks versus the Hornets on the Man-Cave podcast. I'm your host, S. Scott, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. It costs you nothing, man. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button and the like button. And also, go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our contents. Like I said, the link is in the chat. We've got boxing, basketball, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, wrestling. You name it, we got it, man. So please go subscribe. Like I said, also on the channel in about 10 minutes, we'll be streaming the Thursday night NFL game between the Lions and the Packers from Detroit. That'll be by Big Lou, G Nation Inside Sports, and Big Pat Sports Talk will be on the call on that stream, man. So you can tap into there And also, man, you could tap into Mac the Giants fan. I think he's on right now, with the premium podcast on right now. So you could go tap into that. Brunson Bulldog on the build. Brunson Bulldog on the attack. Yeah, man. You already know what it is. G Money, let me know if you want to come on, man. I could shoot you the link if you want to come on. Knicks Killer Miller on the loose. Yeah, man. Brandon Miller is a beast, man. That's one of Michael Jordan's best draft pick, man. One of his best draft pick is Brandon Miller, man. That I guess that was his going away present to the to the Hornets before he sold the team. All right, second quarter, Knicks will inbound the ball. All right, Bridges over to McBride. McBride with the ball over to Bridges, over to Hart. Hart to Bridges, back to Bridges. Nice layup, and the game is tied. Okay. All right. Micic with the ball. Jump. Nope. Out to Nick Williams for the corner three. Got it. 35-32. All right. Hart inbounds to McBride. On the floor for the Knicks, Hart, McBride, Mikal Bridges with the ball, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. All right. Hart inbounds over to McBride. Hart with his three-point shot up and good. And we are tied at 35. Nick Williams inbounds to Micic. All right, back to Nick Williams. All right. Williams over to Nick Richards. Richards back to Williams. Williams, free throw line, looking. Almost got the ball stolen out to Micic. Around Micic with the ball, guarded by Bridges. His three-point shot is up and good. Looked like it was a 2-point. Was it a 2-point shot? That was like a 2-point shot. All right, Hart inbounds to McBride. McBride, three-point shot, up, no good, in and out, rebounded by Nick Williams. Over to Micic, and here comes the Hornets. Micic over to Daquan Jeffries. Jeffries, pull up three, good for the Hornets, 40-35. Hornets go back up by 5. Knicks inbound, Towns inbounds to McBride. McBride looking, back to Towns. Towns finds OG Anunoby in the post. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Nick Richards. Here comes Richards over to Micic. Micic down lane over to Nick Richards. Richards with a follow with a turnaround shot, good. 42-35, 7-point Hornet lead. All right, Hart inbounds to McBride. Oh, and look like Precious, and Nick's going to call a timeout. Precious Achiuwa will make his return. I thought he was coming back next week, but hey, I guess Precious Achiuwa is back. So Precious Achiuwa will make his Knicks return, or should I say debut, because I think he got hurt in preseason. So he'll make his season debut. So far, like I said, man, see, the Knicks are playing around with the Hornets, man. This is a game that the Knicks got to win, man. Can't be playing with these guys. After the timeout, we'll see Precious Achiuwa makes his season debut. Just like that, Hornets go right back up by 7 points. Knicks got to score the best. Got to put the ball in the hole, man, and then got to make some stops on defense. All right, like I said, got to get in here, man. After this timeout, man, Knicks got to, like I said, got to put together another run. Got to make some more stops, man. Look at some other scores while we at it. Halftime, Cleveland up 66-62 over Denver at the half. Halftime, Dallas up 68-50 over Washington. Second quarter, 8:20 left to go in the second quarter. OKC up 44-21. Early first quarter, Sacramento over Memphis 17-16. Also early first quarter, New Orleans over Phoenix 15-8. And early first quarter, Chicago over San Antonio 12-5. And like I said, the late game is Houston at Golden State. All right. Back to action. So Precious Achiuwa will be in the game along with Towns, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Deuce McBride. All right. Bridges inbounds. Looking, finds Towns. Over to Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges back door over to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Karl Anthony Towns. Little jump hook in the lane. Good. 42-37. All right. Hornets inbounds. Nick Williams inbounds to Micic. Micic over to Nick Richards. Richards to Seth Curry. Over to Micic. Seth Curry's in the game now. Micic down the lane and corner to DeCon Jeffries. Out to Seth Curry for his three-point shot. Up and good. All right. Hart inbounds to Achiuwa. Back to Hart. All right. Hart with the ball. Around the Achiuwa screen. Hart down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Josh Hart will be at the free throw line. Fouled by Nick Richards. Yeah, Precious Achiuwa make a season debut last year, 12.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 18 starts last year for the Knicks. So great contributions from him last year. Hart's first free throws up, and it's good. And his second free throws up, and it's also good. 45-39, 8:52 left to go in the second quarter. Hornets up by 6. All right, Hornets inbound the ball. All right, Jeffries inbounds to Seth Curry. Curry with the ball. Curry's bringing the ball up across the timeline. Looking, finds Nick Richards. Richards. Looking, finds Daquan Jeffries in the lane. His shot is up and good. 47-39. Josh Hart inbounds to Precious Achiuwa over to Deuce McBride. McBride looking, finds Achiuwa over to Mikal Bridges around Achiuwa screen over to Josh Hart. His three-point shot is up and good. 47-42. All right. Nick Williams inbounds to Micic. Back to Williams. Over to Richards. Richards with the ball over to Seth Curry. Curry over to Nick Williams. Out to Daquan Jeffries. Back to Nick Williams. Williams over to Seth Curry. Curry with a shot up and no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Here comes the Knicks. And Bridges loses the ball out of bounds off his sneaker. It'll be Hornets ball. Turnover. Don't understand. It's like, yo, unforced turnovers, man. Like I said, Knicks got to be much better with the ball. A little bit too sloppy. All right, so the Hornets will inbound. All right, inbound to Jeffries. Shot is up, no good, but he'll be at the free throw line. Fouled by Precious Achiuwa. All right, so Jeffries at the free throw line. Former Knick. All right, Jeffrey's first free throw is up, and it's no good. And Josh Green will check back into the game for the Hornets, replacing Nick Williams. All right, Jeffrey's second free throw is up, and it's good. 48-42, 6-point Hornets lead. All right, Knicks ball, Knicks inbound. Presses Achua inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride bring the ball up across the timeline. McBride around the Towns screen. Over to Towns. Towns looking. Turnaround jump shot up and good. 48-44, 4-point Hornets lead. All right, Micic inbounds to Seth Curry. Curry back to Micic. Around the Mark Williams screen. Micic foul line jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. Bringing the ball up, and here comes Precious. Over to Karl Anthony Towns. Faked a three-point shot. Towns. Over to Bridges. Bridges looking over and back up to Towns. Those are two. Precious Achua, and the ball is tapped out. It'll be Knicks ball. Nope, they say it's Hornets ball. All right, Hornets with the ball. Josh Green inbounds to Micic. Bring the ball up. Micic over to Daquan Jeffries. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Towns. His pull-up three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Mark Williams. Williams over to Micic. Micic around the Mark Williams screen, looking. Rolls out to Josh Green for his three-point shot, up and good. 51-44. McBride inbounds. Inbounds to Towns, back to McBride. McBride around the Precious Achua screen, out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges in the corner to Josh Hart for another three-point shot, good. Josh Hart got the touch tonight. 51-47. Hornets inbound. Big Pat, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Yeah, make sure you guys go tap into Big Pat Sports Talk and also G Nation Inside Sports right now on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, doing the live stream of the Packers versus the Lions Thursday night football. All right, Knicks with the ball. Over to Mikal Bridges for the dunk and the layup. Good. 51-49, 2-point Hornets lead. Timeout on the floor. Good transition, fast break by the Knicks. Need points like that. Josh Hart looking, keeping his head up to Bridges for the easy dunk on the fast break. All right. All right. Like I said, man, Knicks, like I said, still with the Hornets, man. It's like, hey, you gotta put the clamps on these guys, man. 51-49. Knicks gotta make a run, gotta take control of this game. If not, this game gonna go into the fourth quarter, gonna come down to it. It shouldn't have to come down to it, man. Knicks got to pick up their intensity, on the defensive end, got to make some baskets. The shots are there. They just got to make these shots, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully some of these shots will start falling and they can start playing some more better defense and stuff like that. But give credit to the Hornets. They are making their shots. They're making shots. So ain't like the Knicks are giving them like easy baskets to, they're hitting a lot of three-point shots too. Yep, struggling to play defense on these dudes. Yeah, man. Struggling to play defense on these dudes. Struggling to play on these defense, man. It's been the name of the game this season, man. It's like, the points, like I said, scoring ain't nothing for the Knicks, man. It's just a defensive end, man. Guys got to put more effort on defense and pick up guys and switches and things like that. Like I said, something need to wake these guys up. Got to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to wake up. First, I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, on this live stream. Knicks versus the Hornets, man. Thank you for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. Please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man-Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. All right, back to action. 2-point Hornets lead. Harden Brunson got 34 of the Knicks' 49 points. Field 10 of 13 field goals. The rest of the team got only 15 points, so everybody's got to pick it up. All right, Hornets inbound. Micic inbounds to Josh Green. Back to Micic. Micic with the ball, guarded by Bridges. Looking over to Josh Green, and it's an offensive foul. So it'll be Knicks ball. Knicks will inbound. All right, Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson. Looking. Guarded by Green. Brunson around the OG and an OB screen over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Fall away. Jump shot up and good. Tied at 51. Martin inbounds to Brandon Miller. Miller. Over to Mark Williams. Williams to Josh Green. Green looking. Finds Micic. Around the Josh Green scene. Micic with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. His shot is up. And nope. He passes off to Mark Williams for the dunk. Good assist. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Josh Green. Around the OG and an OB screen. Down to OG. Inside for the dunk. Nice look. 53 all. Cody Martin over to Brandon Miller. Miller with the ball. Over to Mark Williams. Williams over to Micic. Over a Mark Williams screen. Throws the ball to Brandon Miller. And stolen by OG Anunoby to Mikal Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Mikal with the Euro step. Lays it up and in. 55-53 Knicks. Brandon Miller inbounds to Josh Green. Green with the ball. Over to Mark Williams with a little hook shot in lane. Good. Tied at 55. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Around the town screen. Brunson looking out to Mikal Bridges for his three-point shot. No good. And the ball is out of bounds. It should be Knicks ball. That was good defense by OG Anunoby on Brandon Miller. All right, Knicks will inbound. 3:37 left to go. Second quarter. OG over to Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson looking. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. His shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Mark Williams. Here comes the Hornets. Over to Brandon Miller. Miller with the ball. Over to Cody Martin. Around a Williams screen. Back to Cody Martin. Back to Mark Williams. The shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson. Down low to Mikal Bridges. Nice. Lays it up and in. And the foul. 57-55. 2-point Knicks lead. And Bridges will be at the free throw line looking for the three-point play to finish it off. Foul is on KJ Simpson. All right, Bridges at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. Rebounded by Mark Williams. Williams over to Micic. Micic is bringing the ball up. Around the Mark Williams screen. His three-point shot is up and good. 58-57. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball. Around the OG screen over to Towns. Towns looking. Towns over to Bridges. guarded by Simpson. Bridges. Shot is up, no good, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Got to make these free throws. So Bridges at the free throw line. All right, he missed his last free throw. All right, his first free throw is up. And that's no good also. Checking in the game would be Nick Richards will check in the game for the Hornets. All right. Second free throw's up, and it's good. Tied at 58. Hornets with the ball. Cody Martin. Inbounds. Inbounds to Machich. Machich, around a Nick Richards screen. Machich with a shot up in the lane, up and good. 60-58. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Across the timeline, guarded by Brandon Miller around an OG and an Obi screen. Brunson looking, finds OG. Wide open three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Nick Richards. Richards over to Brandon Miller. Miller around a Nick Richards screen. Miller, the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Richards. And the ball is, his shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Over to Towns over to Brunson to Hart. Hart down to Bridges. Bridges back to OG Anunoby for the dunk. Nice, moving out the ball. Tied at 60, 1:30 left to go. Second quarter. Hornets inbound to KJ Simpson. Simpson with the ball over to Nick Richards. Richards back to Simpson. And the ball pass is stolen by OG Anunoby, and he will get the dunk. 62-60 Knicks. 2-point Knicks lead. 1 minute left to go in the game. Brandon Miller inbounds. Inbounds to KJ Simpson over to Machich. All right, Machich with the ball. Over to Nick Richards. Richards looking over to Brandon Miller for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded. Slapped out to Nick Richards. Richards with the ball. Back to Brandon Miller. 40 seconds left to go. Around Miller, around a screen. His shot is, no, he passes it to KJ Simpson, and he'll be at the free throw line, fouled by Brunson. 33 seconds left to go. All right, Simpson's first free throw's up and is no good. All right, Simpson's second free throw's up and is also no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson with the ball around an OG screen. Brunson looking. Brunson in the corner to Josh Hart for another three-point shot. Good. Josh Hart, man. 65-63. 5-point Knicks lead. 12 seconds left to go. Hornets inbound. Simpson over to Brandon Miller. 18 points in the first half for Josh Hart. Miller with the ball. Miller looking. Throws to Machich. Machich in the lane. His shot is up and good. And a foul. Three seconds left to go in the second quarter. And foul by Towns. All right, look like Daquan Jeffries will come in to sub in. All right, Machich at the free throw line. His free throw's up, and it's no good. 65-62, rebounded by The Knicks. Rebounded by Hart. Hart throws it to Bridges. His shot is up, no good, and we are at halftime. All right, halftime score. Knicks up 65-62 over the Hornets. And we'll be back with the halftime stats right after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All right, halftime stats, man. Knicks up 65-62 over the Charlotte Hornets. Brandon Miller, big first half for the Hornets, man. 16 points he had in that first quarter, didn't score in the second quarter, but he had 16 big points for the Hornets. Saloon started the game, but he left early in the game, had 4 points, and he is out for the rest of the game, played 2 minutes. Nick Richards with 6 points and 8 rebounds in the game. Josh Green with 5 points. Vasily Micic had 11 points and 6 assists. Off the bench, Cody Martin had 2. Mark Williams had 6. Seth Curry had 3. Daquan Jeffries had 6. And Nick Smith Jr. had 3. Overall shooting for the Hornets in the first half, 25 of 45 for 56%. 3-point shooting, 8 of 17 for 47%. Free throw shooting, 4 of 8 for 50%. And the Hornets rebounding 22 rebounds in the first half with 16 assists and 6 turnovers for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges had 11 points in that first half. OG Anunoby had 8 points. Karl Anthony Towns had 7 points, 7 rebounds. Jalen Brunson had 19 points, 19 big points in the first half. Josh Hart, man, 18 big points in the first half. So it's been Brunson and Hart that's been carrying the Knicks in the first half. Off the bench, Deuce McBride with 2 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 23 of 39 for 59%. 3-point shooting, 9 of 18 for 50%. Free throw shooting, 10 of 13 for 77%. Knicks with 15 rebounds and 17 assists and only 4 turnovers. And that is your first half stats. And once again, Knicks up 65-62. Looking at other scores around the league, late third quarter, Cleveland up 100-84 over Denver. 157 left to go in the third in that game. Also in the third quarter, Dallas all over Washington, 90-69. 3:07 left to go in the third quarter. Halftime, OKC Thunder all over the Raptors, 67-42. And early second quarter, Sacramento and Memphis tied at 38. 9:26 left to go in the second in that quarter, in that game. Also, second quarter, 8:19 left to go. Phoenix up 44-42 over the Pelicans. And also early second quarter, Chicago up 47-29 over the Spurs. 9:40 left to go in the second quarter in that game. And the late game will be Houston against Golden State, and that'll be a 10 o'clock game. So that's the halftime stats and also the updated NBA scores. And like I said, man, I want to thank everyone, man, for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, the Man-Cave Podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share this on all social media platforms. And also go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Our link is in the chat. That's our one centralized location for all of our content. Basketball, baseball, boxing, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And like I said, also go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports. Myself, the Man-Cave Podcast, also Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, also Classified 3F with Joel, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith. Also, Knicks cast, Big Blue in the Bronx. El Capitan Rafa Chudo, if you want to hear all the games in Spanish, he does Raiders game in Spanish. Also, soccer and wrestling as well in Spanish. And also go subscribe to Mets 2128, Leaf Diggy, and also the newest members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, TP Way, the Giant, also Delay of Game Crew, Deception, and also Miss Trina. So please go and subscribe to all those great content creators, man. Also, right now on the network, I'm streaming the Knicks versus the Hornets game, but also the Thursday night football game is being streamed on the network as well. So if you subscribe to it, you can go there and see Big Lou, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Pat Sports Talk. They are calling that Thursday night football game between the Packers and the Lions in Detroit. All right, I'll be back and I'll take a little break. Be right back. Once again, halftime 65-62. Knicks over the Hornets. All right, I'm going to see what adjustments the Knicks come out with in the third quarter. Like I said, the first quarter, offense, not the problem. Defense has been the biggest problem. Knicks got to tighten up the screws in the second half, man. And let's get this dub against the Hornets. This is game. Like I said, Knicks are a 14-point favorite in this game. This should be a dub. We got to get this dub. You already know, blue and orange skies. Let's go Knicks. But big first half for like Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson carrying the Knicks second half. You know, see Karl Anthony Towns and Bridges and these other guys. OJ didn't know these guys going to wake up, which I think they will, man. So let's see how these guys played out in a second. But I'm pretty sure Tom Thibodeau's letting them know about their defense, man. Got to play some better defense. Got to tighten the screws on these guys, man. Get some loose ball, get some rebounds and stuff like that, man. Can't let these Hornets hang around. Can't let these guys hang around, man. Like I said, the Knicks' next game will be Saturday at 7:30 against the Detroit Pistons. That should be another winnable game. Like I said, I will be calling that game too Saturday at 7:30. So I'll be back here on the Man Cave podcast doing that game, Knicks and the Detroit Pistons from the Garden. The end of the 4-game homestand for the Knicks. Knicks won the first 2 games on the homestand. And this is the third game right here. Knicks beat the, blew out the Magics. The last game. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure Tom Tibbs is giving them an earful right now, telling these dudes to come out, man, play with some heart on defense, put some put some enthusiasm and stuff like that. Pick up the defensive intensity in the second half, man. Let's stifle these dudes, man, and get some good shots and like I said, make some stops and get out to a lead and stretch the lead out. Knicks coming in this game 13-8. The Hornets coming in here at 6-15. Losers of 7. They've lost 7 in a row on the road. I think they lost 6 in a row overall. And then I think next week on Wednesday, the Knicks will play the Atlanta Hawks in the knockout round for the NBA Cup. So that should be good. And like I said, the winner of the NBA Cup, everybody on the team gets $500K. You know, all the players and stuff like that, bench players, doesn't matter. If you're on a 15-man roster, everybody gets $500K. So that should be a big one. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Just waiting for the start of the third to tip off. Like I said, it's probably going to be Hornets probably going to have the ball first. Like I said, I want to see what's going to happen in the first 6-7 minutes of this third quarter. Let's see if the Knicks could take control of this game, you know, coming out of the third quarter. But like I said, if it's going to be the same thing like the first two quarters, man, it's going to be a seesaw battle back and forth, man. It's going to be a long game. Like I said, you don't want to do that against a team like the Hornets, man. You just want to jump on top of these guys and put them out their misery, man. So Mikal Bridges in the first half got 11 points and 6 assists. All right. About to start the third quarter right now. Third quarter tip off in a few minutes. Knicks up 65-62 against the Hornets from Madison Square Garden in New York. Halftime, like I said, Knicks at home. Knicks are 7-2 at home this season, man. Great home record. Like I said, let's keep it going, man. Like I said, games like this against teams like this, these are winnable games. Gotta get these dubs, man. Gotta get this dub. Gotta start stacking these wins. You know, right now Knicks 13-8, but like I said, they can win this one, win the Detroit one, they'll be at 15-8. You know, going into next week in the NBA Cup knockout round, playing against the Atlanta Hawks in New York. That game will be at the Garden against Trae Young in the NBA Cup. Knicks trying to win that NBA Cup championship. All right, like I said, man, Knicks got to come out, man. Got to do it on the defensive end. This is where the game will be won on the defensive end in this second half, man. Knicks got to get some stops. Got to go on some big runs, man. Got to get some stops. Got to tighten the screws. So far, like I said, man, 65-62. Like I said, Knicks been trailing most of this first half, man, down by as many as 12 points and things like that, but they fought back a couple of times. So, like I said, all right, third quarter start, Knicks hit the ball. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to OG and Anunoby. OG looking, finds Brunson. Open three, no good. Rebounded by Brandon Miller. Here comes the Hornets. Miller over to Josh Green. Green over to Cody Martin. Martin around him, Nick Richards screen. Out to Josh Green. Step back jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to OG Anunoby to Brunson. Down to Bridges. Step back jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns, and he is fouled. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to OG Anunoby. Over to Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Back to Towns. Towns with Martin on him. Towns with a shot up. No good. It's an offensive foul on Towns, so it would be Hornets ball. Brio, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Basketball offense got going second quarter. Defense got to put. Yeah, man. That's all it is with the Knicks, man. Every time we turn around is the defense, man. Miller inbounds to Micic. Micic over to Nick Richards. Richards with the ball. Over to Nick Richards. Over to Micic for his 3-point. Nope. He fakes the shot coming. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Cody Martin. Back out to Brandon Miller for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded. And it's going to be Knicks ball. All right. So Knicks are inbound. Hart over to Bridges. Bridges around the OG Anunoby screen. His jump shot is up. No good. Rebound by Brandon Miller. Damn, cardiac Knicks. You already know it, Dewani, man. And it's a foul. And Cody Martin be going to the free throw line. But it's like, man, come on, Knicks. You got a lot of good looks. You got to make these shots, man. So it's like Martin will be at the free throw line. Cody Martin. Was he in the act of shooting? Nope, they're going to inbound. All right, Miller inbounds to Micic. Over to Nick Richards. Richards back to Brandon Miller. Miller around a Nick Richards screen. Miller, 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Micic over to Brandon Miller. Miller in the lane. Euro step up and in. 65-64. All right, Brunson inbounds to Hart. All right, Nixon Mounds, Brunson to Towns. Towns in the lane, hook shot up and good. 67-64. Michich. Hornets inbound to Brandon Miller. Miller. Back to Richards. Over to Michich for his three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges down to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Gets his own rebound. And he gets blocked, man. Looked like it was a foul. And here comes the Hornets. Michich over to Nick Richards down the lane. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Hart. And here comes the Knicks. Over to OG Anunoby in the lane. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. OG drove down the lane and was hit on the arm. So he will be at the free throw line. Foul on Cody Martin. All right, OG's first free throw is up and is good. 68-64. And his second free throw is up and it's also good. 64-69. All right, Hornets inbound. Martin inbounds to Michich. Bringing the ball up. Guarded by Bridges across the timeline. All right, around a Josh Green screen at the three-point line. Michich down the lane, lays it up, and is blocked by Towns. And here comes Brunson. Brunson with the ball with Josh Green back, and he is fouled going down the lane by Brandon Miller. And it looks like Nick Richards is hurt. Nick Richards went down holding his ankle. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. Towns only has 9 points in the game, man. So far it's been like Brunson and Hart and stuff like that. But Towns, he's only taking 8 shots. That's the problem. He's only taking 8 shots. He's looking to pass the ball more. He's rebounding and stuff. All right, Brunson's at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and is good. 70-64. All right, the second free throw is up, and it's also good. 71-64, 7-point Knicks lead, 8:20 left to go in the third quarter. Hornets inbound the ball. Cody Martin inbounds to Josh Green. Green back to Martin. Martin across the timeline, guarded by Josh Hart. Over to Nick Richards at the three-point line. Richards looking over to Josh Green. Green at the top of the key, around the Nick Richards screen, over to Cody Martin. Cody Martin with a jump shot, step back jump shot, 18 feet out, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Over to Mikal Bridges in the corner to OG Anunoby for his three-point shot. Good. 74-64, 10-point Knicks lead. Timeout on the floor. OG with the elbow three-point shot. 74-64, 10-point Knicks lead. Timeout Hornets. Let's go, Knicks. Like I said, let's go. Let's get some stops. We got to get some stops on the defensive end. That's what we're doing right now. Let's stretch this lead out. Make some shots and dig down on the defensive end. Timeout on the floor. Let me look at some other scores around the league. Fourth quarter, 5:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Cleveland up 114-100 over Denver. Also in the was that 5:06 or 6:06 in the fourth quarter? Also in the fourth quarter, Dallas all over Washington, 117-83. 7:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. Also, third quarter, OKC up 84-57 over Toronto. 5:44 left to go in the third quarter. Also, second quarter, Sacramento up 58-53 over Memphis. 2:27 left to go in the second quarter, and 1:18 left to go in the second quarter. Phoenix up 59-50 over the Pelicans, and also 1:26 left to go in the second quarter. Chicago up 70-52 over San Antonio. And then late game, Houston at Golden State. That's a 10 o'clock game. That'll start at 10 o'clock. So far, so good, man. 10-point Knicks lead in this third quarter. Like I said, this is how they got to start this third quarter out. Let's have a strong third quarter, finish out this third quarter strong on the defensive end, and make some shots, make some more shots, and stretch this lead out. Right. That's what we got to do, man. Keep them below 30 points. That's right. Got to keep them below 30 points, man. So far, it's 7:54 left to go in the third quarter. So they've only scored 2 points in this quarter so far. So let's keep it like that. Let's tighten the screws on defense, man. All right, Hornets will inbound the ball. Knicks turning up a notch. Yeah, Knicks turning up a notch, man. He said Herb Williams is in the crowd. Tim Thomas, celebrity alumni row for the Knicks. Raymond Felton, J.R. Smith, Marcus Camby. All right, Hornets with the ball. Nick Richards inbounds to Maciej. Cheech over to Brandon Miller, back to Nick Richards at the top of the three-point line, guarded by Towns. Over to Josh Green. Green with a three-point shot, step back, no good, rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson looking. Brunson down the lane in the corner to OG Anunoby, down the baseline, out in the corner to Mikal Bridges for the corner three. Good. 77-64. All right. Knicks 13-point lead. Hornets with the ball. Miller inbounds to Maciej. Maciej back to Miller. Miller down the lane. His shot is blocked, but he's fouled by Towns. So Brandon Miller will go to the free throw line. Yep, Towns, you fouled him. All right, Miller's at the free throw line. So Brandon Miller's stepping up at the free throw line. 77-64, 13-point Knicks lead. His first free throw is up, and it's good. Brandon Miller always got a smooth shot, man. Smooth stroke, man. Nice. All right, his second free throw is up, and it's also good. All right, checking in the game for the Hornets will be Musa Diabate. Diabate will come into the game for the Hornets, number 14. All right, Knicks inbounds. 11-point Knicks lead. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Cody Martin. Across the timeline. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges looking back to Brunson. Brunson throws down to Bridges, down in the paint, backdoor to OG Anunoby, misses, but he puts it right back in. Good cut to the basket by OG Anunoby, 79-66. All right, Hornets inbound. Cody Martin inbounds to Brandon Miller. Miller down the lane. His shot is up, no good. Blocked by Anunoby. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to Josh Hart. Back to Bridges. Back to Hart. Hart over to OG Anunoby. His three-point shot is up and good. 82-66, 16-point Knicks lead. And that's how we play Knicks. Josh Green inbounds to Maciej. Maciej with the ball. Around a Brandon Miller screen. Over to Diabate for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Taken out by Diabate. His shot is up and good around Towns. 82-68. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart looking down low to Bridges, guarded by Maciej. Bridges trying to post him up. Bridges in the lane. His shot is blocked, and he is fouled, so he'll be at the free throw line. Knicks are aggressive in this third quarter. Like I said, this is how they got to come on the third quarter, tighten up the screws on the Hornets. Good third quarter for the Knicks. Bridges at the free throw line. His first free throw's up and it's good. 83-68. His second free throw is up and is also good. 84-68. Knicks with a 16-point lead. Looks like KJ Simpson will come in the game for the Hornets with Josh Green, Brandon Miller, Cody Martin, and Diabate. All right, Hornets inbound. Martin inbound to KJ Simpson. Simpson bringing the ball across the timeline over to Green. Green around a Brandon Miller screen. Green down the lane, out in the corner to Diabate. He's looking, throws, and the ball is deflected, stolen by Josh Hart over to Karl Anthony Towns, who takes it down the lane and dunks. Nice play by Karl Anthony Towns, 86-68, 18-point Knicks lead. And it's like, I think it's going to be a foul too. What a dunk by Karl Anthony Towns, man. It's an 18-point Knicks lead. It's a three. Gonna be so. What are they reviewing? I guess they're reviewing this. I don't know what they're reviewing. It should be an and one. He should be just going to the free throw line. You know. So yeah, on the commercial break. I guess when they come back, I don't know if they're gonna be. It shouldn't be an offensive foul, but like I said, it should be a and one. So Karl Anthony Towns should be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. He said, Carl, look, he only had 9 points. He's like, yo, give me my stuff, man. But you know the thing about the Knicks, man, the Knicks, their assists have gone up tremendously this season, man, because guys are being unselfish, man. Guys are not hunting shots, man. They looking to pass the ball to the open man and stuff like that, which has helped, though. You know what I'm saying? Not taking, like bad shots or two with double teamed or triple teamed and taking a shot, man. It's like they finding open people. So their assists, man, their assists have gone up a lot this season. This is the most unselfish Knicks team in a while. Yeah, as long as they blowing teams out and things like that, man, hey, that's what we care about, man. We just want to get the dub. Let me see what's going on in the football game, the Thursday night football game. Lions up 10-0 over the Packers. 10:56 left to go in the second quarter in Detroit. So Lions is in control of that game right now against the Packers, but that's a rivalry game, so load the TV.
What?
Load the TV. Towns at the free throw line for the 3-point play is good. 87-68, 19-point Knicks lead. Finally doing that in the second half in the third quarter, man. All right. All right, Hornets with the ball.
Oh, God,
Hey, there you got lowered a little bit more.
yeah.
All right, Daquan Jeffries over to Martin. Over to Simpson. Simpson with the shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Brunson. Brunson down to Bridges. Bridges out to OG Anunoby. OG looking. OG down the lane. Step back, jump shot up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns put back up and good and a foul. 89-68, 21-point Knicks lead. Towns will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. This is how they should have been in the first quarter.
Yo, this is the Knicks we needed to definitely see in the first quarter. Some heavy activity.
Towns free throw is up and it's good. 90-68, 22-point Knicks lead. 4:43 left to go in the third quarter. Towns with another double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks. Well, 15 now with the free throw. Hornets inbound. Miller inbounds to Simpson. Simpson over the timeline. Back to Miller. Looking, finds Martin. Martin around the Diabate screen. Alley-oop to Diabate for the dunk. 90-70. All right, Knicks inbound. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Martin across the timeline. Come on, Martin's fouling them all over. Guarded by Simpson. Brunson back to Towns. Towns. Turnaround jump shot. Up, no good. In and out. Rebounded by the Hornets. Diabate over to Brandon Miller. Miller over to Cody Martin. Around the Diabate screen. Cody Martin. And the ball is stolen by OG Anunoby. OG with Brandon Miller. Shot is up, no good. How's that not a foul? Man, I don't watch a lot of Knicks, and they don't get a lot of foul calls, man. It's
I listen. It surprises me at home you can't get these calls. Like, are you serious?
But I look at this like, yo, even on the road, I'm like, come on, bro, these guys are getting fouled like crazy, man, and ones, and they be like, play through it. Miz, what's good, Miz? Thanks for tapping in. That's right. Let's go, Knicks. All right, Brunson inbounds. Over to McBride. Back to Brunson for a 3-point shot. Good. 93-70. 23-point Knicks lead. Hornets inbound. Miller over to Simpson. Back to Miller. Silky smooth shot. 3-point shot. Good.
Boy, his shot is looking pure, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was like that at Alabama too. His one and done year.
Wow.
All right, Knicks inbound. Brunson over.
Ooh, good pass.
Bridges looking over to Brunson. Precious Achua in the game. Second stint in the game. Brunson, nice pass to Achua. Down to OG Anunoby for the dunk. All right, Miller inbounds to Simpson. 22-point Knicks lead, 95-73. Miller over to Simpson, back to Miller. Miller with the ball with a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson across the timeline. Looking. Finds Precious Achua with Brandon Miller on him. And travel. Precious like, yo, what's up, man? Got to put the ball on the floor.
Yo, he's been out of basketball.
I know.
For a minute, so.
Yeah, I know, man. He's been out. He's just like, yo.
Listen,
that dude say he's happy right now. He's happy.
Listen, I'm happy to just have him back in the lineups because he could definitely spell OG and playing Brandon Miller a little better.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell Sims was doing in the early beginnings of the game. What the hell was Sims trying to do? Too much?
Oh, he's talking about, I mean, like rebounding and like trying to.
When they gave him the ball, he was trying to dribble it. He was trying to
yeah.
It's like, dude, I mean, I understand when you close to the basket, but it's like, dude, he was trying to do way too much.
It looked like the Packers are first and goal on Detroit on the 8th. Packers down 10-0 to the Lions, second quarter. Rivalry game.
The Lions should take that.
Yeah, rivalry game.
Who you took the over in that?
Yeah, I'll take it. The over is like 51. I would take the over in that. I mean, it's an indoor game. I mean, it should be, you know what I'm saying? If it was in Green Bay, it'd probably be a different story. But you'd be surprised sometimes, man. And weather sometimes don't even make a difference.
I know, because I would have took the under at 51 on that.
Yeah, but I mean, 51 is on like 20 something or 20 something game, like 27, 24, 20. You know what I'm saying? They could get that.
Yeah, no, because I was trying to look at the last game that they played. They didn't put up.
I think it was like 43 or 40 something, but that game was in Green Bay. But I know sometimes I don't look at some of them games because sometimes it'd be like players be out. Just like I think this one, I think they missing Romeo Dobbs and somebody else out for the Packers. And then some Knicks up 95-73, about time, man. I mean, the first half, I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. You down 12 points. You down this, man. You letting these guys come out.
Struggling, right. And it seemed like everybody from the Charlotte was hitting every shot.
Doesn't always seem like that against us.
Yeah, exactly.
Richards with the ball over to Brandon Miller. Miller guarded by Deuce. Miller. Step back 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Diabate. Over to KJ Simpson. His shot is blocked into the crowd by OG Anunoby. Said, get that out of here. Return the sender. He thought he had a free wide open shot. Yeah, all right. Inbounds to Cody Martin. I think, 8 seconds on the clock, guarded by OG Anunoby. Cody, step back shot blocked by OG Anunoby again. 3 seconds left to go. OG said, "This is my house."
I like that, but it just sad because Miller was busting him down in the first quarter. I was like, yo, can somebody help him out?
Man. Yeah, I mean, players gonna go through that. They're gonna have a hot spell sometimes. All right, shot no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks.
What is going on here?
Hart, where you going? Out to McBride. He be going like all the way into the stands. The Deuce with the foul, and he's got fouled by Diabate. No, they call it an offensive foul. The moving screen.
Moving screen,
yeah. OG Anunoby. Where's Spike at? Because Spike hands would have fell off. Because he be clapping the hell out there.
He can't be swinging on little Spike like that.
He says,
pull his arm out of the socket.
Hornets with the ball. Miller with the shot up. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. Achua over to Josh Hart. Hart over to Deuce McBride. McBride to OG Anunoby for the corner three. Good. 98-73.
That's a trouble.
All right. Hornets with the ball. Simpson over to Brandon Miller. Yeah, I know, man. They be letting him get away with stuff. Over to Nick Richards to Cody Martin. I ain't even going to call that. All right.
Exactly.
Same thing that John Carr says. I don't know. I mean, we watched the game. It was like they let the Knicks, they call everything on the Knicks, but they let these guys, even the last game, guys was traveling all over the place on other towns. Like, are you going to really let that go?
Dude could trip, fall back, catch his feet, and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put it up for a shot now." Like,
I mean, that too is like then the fouls. Like I said, a lot of time these guys take it and ones, no call, man. It's like, and those are not like little hits. You know what I'm saying? They're getting like murdered. You know what I'm saying? Then the other team, they calling that like every little thing. Marcus Camby. All right. 98-75, 57 seconds left to go. McBride at the free throw line. His first free throw was good. Who's that next to him? And all right, the second free throw is up and is also good. 100-75.
Could be his people. I know it could be his brother.
I know J.R. Smith dad is right next to him because I can see that. No, that face looked just like you know what I'm saying.
Brandon Felton looked like he ate like two of themselves and.
he looked like how he looked like towards the end of Nick's career, right?
Yo, this dude is like, yo, get in the gym fast.
All right, Nick Richards over to KJ Simpson with the ball, guarded by Achua. 41 seconds left to go to Nick Smith. Smith over to Nick Richards. His shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Man, if you look at the Knicks score now, you don't even think this was a score early in the first half, man. I mean, the Knicks just be turning things around. Like I said, they like turn it on when they want to, but it's like, bro, you can't keep doing that.
I know you gotta be proactive
Loose
early on because
ball.
you don't know when you
Loose
could pull
step
yourself
back.
out.
3. Nice. 103-75. Miller over to Nick Smith Jr. Back to Brandon Miller. 9 seconds left to go. Miller around the KJ Simpson screen, guarded by Bridges. Miller at the top of the 3-point line. You gonna call that? You gonna call that? You know how many times like Jalen Brunson be getting fouled like that, bringing the ball up? I mean, he must
Listen,
get pushed into the crowd.
it's like the dude is like getting bumped all the way down, and the ref is. I mean, you almost got to knock him down for him to call a foul. Like,
Yeah,
just dude, get out of here.
1 second left to go. My God, inbounds to which caller? Was that inbound Brandon Miller? Yeah. 103-78. Brandon Miller with a 3-point shot, but good, strong third quarter for the Knicks, man. Knicks gets out to a 25-point lead. They stretch their lead from 3 to 25, man. Bro, all they got to do is just coast the rest of the way, play some good defense, and coast the rest of the way.
For sure, you're right. I think honestly he should sit Carl and Brunson a little more. I didn't even know Cam was sitting this game. It was like you get one guy back just to sit another guy.
Yeah, I didn't even know Cam wasn't playing in this game, man. But this is the same team they played like 3 games ago, and they only won by 1 point, 99-98. And the Hornets had about 4 players out.
Right, and they was
That's
losing
happening.
it down the stretch. But
Right.
the fact is, it's like, yo, you should, while this squad is doing what they're doing, rest the players as much as you can, so that you know what I mean. You keep the continuity where it is.
Mm-hmm.
But this dude likes to break the monotony because, God forbid, these dudes got to get certain amount of minutes or play a certain amount of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we up. Like, yo, let's keep the injuries down, especially on main players, and just coast out.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, let some of these dudes play.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this is a 4-game homestand. We 2-0 on the homestand so far. This will be 3-0, and the next game is Saturday against Detroit. That should close it out 4-0, man. Yo, that'll be 15-8, and then Wednesday I think they play the Hawks in that knockout.
Oh, that starts
round.
that. That starts that.
Knockout. Yeah, because the Knicks made it. I think there's only certain teams that made it to that knockout round. So the Knicks will play the Hawks in New York Wednesday night, Madison Square Garden.
Well, shoot, with your boy Johnson playing the way he played. Oh man, he's killing.
Jalen Johnson from Duke.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. That dude is killing dudes right now.
Yeah,
And with pressures being back, that could help us. Because I think OG was in foul trouble in that last game against them.
Yeah, but see the thing about it, like I said, with the Knicks, it kind of messed up with OG and Mikal because, like I said, they playing out of position right now. So if they can move them dudes back to the 3 and the 2, on that, so that'll be much better. So when Mitchell Robinson gets back in the starting lineup and then move Towns to the 4, that can move OG back down to the 3 because right now he's
but see,
4.
but what you're saying that I'm missing something because even with that, I don't think it matters because of who they never play Brunson never plays the point guard anyway. You won't see him against Trey. You will see Bridges on Trey for some reason, and then Brunson will be playing like the 2 guard or something. They never put the guys on the right players. So OG, I don't know how they got his matchup, but the difference with Jalen, he's just up and down the court.
Back to action. Josh Hart with the rebound over to McBride. On the court for the Knicks, McBride, Bridges, Hart, Towns, and Achua. Get the ball to Hart to Achua. Achua in the lane. The shot is a no good, and he's fouled. Because Josh Hart looked like he didn't know what he was going to do with the ball.
No, he was confused.
Nick Richards. I'm watching Nick Richards in this game because this is another dude Knicks is going to make a trade for a center. Because, like I said, I mean, the thing I see with him, he rebounds the ball. He rebounds.
Oh, he's getting
all the rebounds. He was getting all the rebounds, and I was like, in the first half, I was like, damn, I thought he had like about 15 rebounds. It's like every time I was like, man, every time he's getting rebounds. All right, Achua misses his first free throw. Yeah, I was like, but I mean, I thought he had like about 12 or 15. He had 8. I was like, man, he looked like he had way more than that.
No,
Achua, second free throw's up and no good. All right. Hornets with the rebound. Screen over to Michich. 103-78. Michich over to Josh Green.
it's like, come on, dude.
Green looking over to Nick Richards. And Seth Curry's also in the game for the Hornets. Michich in the corner. Seth Curry, wide open three. 103-81. I don't know, I don't know that dude Michich is like, to me, he almost like, I ain't gonna say he's slow like Manu Ginobili, but it's like that dude draws some people. I was like, and they tell me he 30 years old.
Yeah, but I don't even understand how he breaks them down like that. Then.
That's a foul. That was a foul. Josh Hart. All right, Hornets with the ball. Michich, like I said, yeah. I mean, come on, bro. This dude is a what you call it? Whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Towns over to Hart. Man, this dude, like, he just came off somebody's couch. Over to Towns for his 3-point shot. Good. Yeah, Michich over to what you call it. Like I said, man, somebody, he needs one of those pesky guys, like, to get in them, like, rebounded missed by Green over to Towns. He need a guy like what's in to get into him, like TJ McConnell, like a pest on him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why dudes don't get into him like that.
Yeah, Towns to Precious Achua. His shot is up and good. I forgot the Hornets coach name is Charles Lee. Yeah, Charles Lee, there's a brother right there. All right, Hornets inbound. Michich over to Seth Curry. Back to Michich.
Oh, God.
Michich down a lane. Up and no good. Rebounded by Nick Richards. And deflected over to Mikal Bridges. Knicks up 108-81 over to Towns. Towns for a logo three. Over to Nick Smith. Nick Smith with the ball. Bring the ball. This is garbage time, man. 9:20 left to go. Over to Michich. He looked like he's going to pull it. Nick Smith Jr. with the three. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns. Over the Hart. Yeah, Allen Brunson ain't coming back in this game. And these guys they need to start pulling some of these guys out.
Exactly, because you could pull Towns out of there.
Right. Over to Towns. Towns down the lane with Nick Richards. His shot is up. No good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, Nick Richards to me is just a more sustainable guy than Sims. You know what I mean? That's all. He's not nothing to write home about.
No. But see, the thing with the Knicks is, like, I mean, they say that, but like I said, you could use Sims and Hickporty. I don't know why they just play these guys. Hickporty, he could play, man. Play the dude. I don't know what it is.
You know the motherfucker don't play rookie. He don't play.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, I mean, you got the dudes right there. I mean, they cheap. What you call it? I mean, and they ain't gonna. I mean, Hickporty, if he plays same man as Richards, he's gonna get you rebounds. The dude's a physical player, bro.
And block shots and fucking.
That's
I mean, he's going to give you a well-rounded game. If anything,
that's what I'm telling you. That's why they don't need to make the Knicks have enough bigs, though. I mean, you got Towns, Chua, Sims, Hickporty, and then when Mitchell Robinson comes, you got enough bigs. You don't have to go look for I don't know what it is with these guys, man. Just let these guys play and let them. I mean, to get back off for injuries, they'll be all right, man. All right, Towns made one of two free throws. He has 19, another double-double, 19 points, 15 boards. All right. What is it? It's called a foul. They call a foul?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. That ball's on the ground. It was like for anybody to get. 109-81, 8:44 left to go. Curry inbounds to Michich. Michich over to Curry. Curry in the lane, floater up and good. And he's limping. What an ankle. Probably hit somebody's knee. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride. Guarded by Nick Smith. Around the Towns screen. McBride looking. Finds Towns. Towns. Man, wait a minute. Ain't no defensive 3 seconds? I mean, these guys all camped out in the lane. OG, you can't even get in there. They all stuck in the lane. OG, that's not a foul. Wow. Okay, Seth Curry with the ball. I think they just letting them just like play through it. Josh
I
Green
I, I don't even understand it.
no
It's
good,
just
rebounded by
madness
Hart.
in there.
No, but what I'm saying is, you say that's not a foul, then you come on the other end and you call that foul. Just let them play.
Right.
If you're gonna let them play, man. All right, Hart over to McBride to OG, guarded by Nick Smith. OG down to Towns. Oh, come on, OG. That was an easy pass to Towns. And it's 7:40 left to go. These guys are still in the game. It's a 26-point lead.
Yo, you know what Charlotte did? They went and found them a Tommy DeVito and put him on a team.
You said what?
With this point guard.
Look. He's a Machich. Hold on. You know what he remind me of? Balky from Perfect Strangers.
Yes.
He's like Balky or something like that. It's like, all right, Knicks with the ball, McBride over the Towns.
What
Man,
is
Knicks
going
and
on?
the guys haven't scored like in the last couple of minutes. Oh my God. Off of off of Ojanobi, but out of bounds. Diabate. Man, somebody need to hold down Tibbs and just cut that top of that stuff off, man.
Hey, listen,
Just cut
he's holding. He just keeps holding on.
No, I know what they gotta do. Instead of putting
God, these dudes.
Instead of he putting his gel in there, put some perm or something like that and just make that just burned off. He's just like,
my God.
All right, McBride down the lane. No foul. Yeah, I know, man. Nick Smith out in the corner to Balky for the 3-point shot, and it's good. 109-86.
Oh, that Balky.
Balky, he's a perfect stranger. Yeah, you got Hukporti on the bench, Tyler Kolig, Pakham Dadier, man. Let them guys play.
Exactly.
Right,
why are we killing these dudes? This is really garbage time for dudes to get their stats
down
up, I
the
guess.
Towns for the dunk. Yeah, I know it's stat pattern or whatever they got to do, but man, but like I said, when the big league, you don't run the risk of guys getting injured, man.
And listen, I check this. I guarantee you, even if Mitchell comes back, they're gonna bring him off the bench.
Yeah, they are. I mean, no, they are going to bring him off the bench because they got.
Yeah, but then you telling me OG and Bridges is playing out of position.
Yeah, but they're gonna bring him back slowly. But it ain't gonna take too long for him to get us online. Probably like by 7 games or something like that, he'll be back in there.
Yeah, but it's gonna break the continuity of what they got going on.
I know.
If you try to implement him in the lineup, that's what I'm saying. He can't clog the lane. He can't be in the way of those dudes.
Well, listen, he can't be in the lane, but at some point, like I said, you're going to need some defensive stops and anchors and stuff like that. So people can say what they want to say. The Knicks got offense. They ain't worried about the offense. Ain't the problem. It's the defense.
Right.
That's the problem in the paint. If you can get a shot blocker and an anchor in there, and because Towns, like I said, Towns play with Gobert. He knows how to play with guys like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah, but it sometimes it did look awkward because if you notice, he was taking more and more threes with Minnesota as well.
Yeah.
So he wasn't helping out with rebounding. He wasn't that extra guy that they needed in the paint as well.
Yeah, I mean, but he's taking a lot of threes too as a Knick too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
and
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
He tries to balance it a little more.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Like I said, I mean, he gonna be in there at times and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? But if Mitchell's down there, get the rebounds or he can get the rebound. Because listen, as long as you got guys who can get the rebound like him, Mitchell, and Josh Hart, those 3 guys look for rebounds. Some other guys don't really look for rebounds. You get them 3 guys on the floor. I don't care whatever. As long as they looking for that ball.
Right.
They're not just.
We need to get Mikal more anxious to chase down the ball too.
Yeah.
Because all hands on deck definitely makes the first quarter not look like it did with those first, second, third opportunities that Charlotte was getting. And I think with the teams coming up, especially like Atlanta, we're going to need him to be more effective in trying to turn his back and crash the boards.
Well, most of the rebounds in the NBA to now, I mean, is like inside, but a lot of them is long out shot because a 3-point shooting, so it comes off long. So the guys on the perimeter got to be out there to space out to get those rebounds, those long rebounds that come off. The rebounds down the post, those guys will get it, but the ones out on the perimeter, that fans out, the ones that get slapped back out, the guys got to be out there to try to get the ball. You know how teams slap it back out to an open teammates or something because there's nobody around them because everybody.
That's the thing that's happening, right? Those other teams is slapping it out to their teammates.
Yeah.
So we got our guys trying to slap it out to our team. Maybe that might be the difference.
$6:29 left to go, and you bring these guys back in.
Why he never got no run for us?
The Daquan Jeffries.
Daquan Jeffries. Yeah.
There he goes in the lane, up and in. Daquan Jeffries. He's showing the Knicks what they missing. Yo, Bridges, what are you doing? Inbound the ball. What are you doing? We want the time to run off. We're not down.
I know. I don't know why they do that.
What are you guys doing? You have a lead. It's not like you're down. You have a lead.
God. It's not like they do that to kill a clock for some reason.
Hart was hitting them things in the first half. I was like, look at Josh Hart. All right, Seth Curry. Look at Curry. Curry, 3-point shot. Good. 111-91. Knicks better stop playing because, if they hit some more shots, what's ain't bringing Brunson back in the game? Tibbs don't be playing with that shit.
Yeah, but it's like these dudes is lollygagging. Just run your offense, get into your sets. That's what I said. It's like that's why you need the subs to come in because at least they'll run the sets and go through the motions.
And Towns get a lot of fouls too. He gets a lot of fouls. I mean, he gets fouled, but they don't call some of this. He gets fouled down in that post. And first, I want to thank everybody for Twitter, YouTube, and all social media platforms for tapping in, man, to this live stream, Knicks versus Hornets. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share on all social media platforms, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right there. Please go and subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's free to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel, helps the algorithm, helps the network. Yeah, all the former Knicks are in the house, man. These guys love it. These former Knicks are in the house.
Yo, there's our favorite guy right there. Herb.
Herb. Allen Houston. I heard Herb. It's like, Herb, they traded you like 7 times, and each time you came back. Herb, every time they traded Herb never packed his bags. He just said, I'm staying. Because they're going to waive him. They waived him.
The team is like, don't even bother traffic. We just used you in the deal, buddy.
Don't do so. Yeah, they say Herb. Don't make no plans. Just stay right where you at.
They didn't even have the doctor look at him. They was like, don't worry about it, dude. We know you healthy.
They say, Herb, you don't have to have a physical. We don't need your physical.
Nothing.
Herb could have like 2 broken legs. They'd be like, you don't even have to pass a physical. You ain't.
You was just part of your numbers is just part of the deal, buddy. To pass you on. That's all it was.
Salary cap reasons to help the trade go along. He's just for compensation. Hornets still got their starters and Micic still in the game and stuff like that. Look at Balky. Yeah, take it away from him, OG. Yeah, over to McBride. McBride out to Bridges. No, McBride out to Towns. Towns up and in and a foul.
Jesus Christ. They do
Towns. It's 5:03 left to go. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you see these guys fouling like that, get your guys out. He said, what you want to wait for?
I don't know, man. Until you, Towns just had to change shorts with somebody. Like,
no, but what I'm saying is the Hornets got their starters out already. These guys already waved the white flag. Go ahead and wave the white. When you see the guys that ain't putting it, just take your starters out, man. You still got 4 starters in the game, bro.
He's bringing Precious back in the game at this point.
You need to bring Hapardi back in, Tyler Kolig. What's his name? Pacom
Dadier. Come on, these guys right there.
Because
you got a whole number 5 right there ready to come in. Like, come on,
right?
Dude.
And they sitting right next to you. Well, this Nick Smith, I'll tell you what, Nick Smith be putting them shots up though. He said Nick Smith Jr. don't be playing with that stuff, man. Josh Hart, 115-91. Knicks up by 24 points. Strong third, fourth quarter for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Nick Smith. over to Balky. Balky throws to Seth Curry in the corner for his 3-point shot. Good. 115-94.
Please, I don't even know why the Knicks in free agency didn't try to scoop him.
I know. Did the Knicks ever have him on their squad, or they never? Or they did?
No.
They never. It's always something like I said, because he's always available. It's like, yo, go get the dude off
Come
the
on,
bench,
dude.
man. He's an inside off the bench, bro.
Yeah, just bring it in the subs because Mikel just want to get his stats up too, and shooting fadeaway 3-pointers. Like, come on, dude. Like, stop.
Daquan Jeffries, he's only bringing Precious in the game, so Precious is coming in for.
Oh my God, yeah, come on, dude.
Precious is coming in for.
Yeah, one reserve. Who's he taking out? OG?
No, he gonna take Towns out. Man, Seth Curry, like stepping back. 115-96. Look at John Wall. Look at John Wall.
I saw it, Joe.
What are you doing with the ball?
Oh, he finally hit one.
No, but what I'm saying, what is this thing with bro? Throw the ball in and let the time start running off the clock, man. What are you doing? Look, it's 3:14 left to go in the game. Still ain't got the subs in. Mikal Bridges with a 3-point shot, 118-96. And he still ain't bringing the subs in. Wait, are you going to call? It's 3 minutes left to go in the game. Were you waiting for like 120?
I have no idea. Like, I mean, dude, how secure of a win do you need to secure
Curry
a win?
off of 1 foot. Yeah, no good. Towns inbounds to OG Anunoby for the dunk. Breakaway dunk.
Right, come on. Bring the subs in, bro.
Dewani, yeah, you're right. Dewani, like we've been saying, take him out, Tibbs. Is a 24-point lead.
Right, because he already sent Precious back to the bench. So just bring the subs in.
He sent him back. Yeah, he probably going around the next time out. Well, somebody foul.
Nah, just sit him down. I bet he just came back.
Yeah, somebody has to foul and just bring the other guys in. Them guys still got their uniforms. I mean, they still got their jerseys on. They sweat.
Oh, God, nice.
Over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to McBride.
Here we go. Now we're getting it. God damn.
McBride,
you got to wait for the 2-minute mark to get them off the bench.
Listen, I'm telling you, man. This dude don't learn. We thought he gonna learn. You gotta, bro. And who's coming to the game? Matt Ryan is coming in. Tyler Kolek is coming in.
Why doesn't he not play Obi?
Huh? You talking about Jacob?
Oh, Jacob. No,
yeah, Jacob. He comes in too.
Topping.
But man, there's one for man. This dude could have had these dudes out like 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. But I mean, he got crazy, 3 guys coming in.
It doesn't matter. There's only 130 something left to go. Man, this is crazy, bro. Towns, no good, but free throw line. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. The Knicks players, even the players on the court, like the Knicks players, foul somebody just to get those guys out into the game, man. I don't know why they just waiting for, like, dude, foul them to get your teammates in the game, man.
Yeah, well.
I don't know some of these players, man. This dude got 2 shorts on.
Yeah. I think that first pair, I thought it had blood on it or some bullshit.
Shit, yeah, but he had blood on his jersey too, on his shirt. Yeah, what you think about this Juan Soto, man? This thing, man. Soto, you come back to the Yankees, or you going to the Mets, or you going to somewhere else? But this dude gonna be like $600 million, $700 million, bro.
Well, he had to play the game, and the bottom line of it is even the Yankees is going to pay him. But to me, if he goes to the Mets, it's like, dude, you go into the Mets to be the scapegoat, because if they don't win, they just paid a high price guy to go to a team that they're going to be like, you're going to be stressing to try to.
But here's the thing with baseball, though. The thing with baseball is, you lose your free agent for nothing. You get nothing out of it. That's the only thing. Yeah. That's what I don't seem to understand how you. I mean, but it's like football too, though. You lose your free agent, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? With football, you might get a comp pick, but baseball, you get nothing, and unless you trade the player to get like farm system help and all that stuff. You just let the guy walk for free. It's like you ain't even giving you ain't gonna give him like a high draft pick or something for losing like a superstar, something.
Yeah, because the Yankees was also looking at what's the name from the Mets to play first base. Franks or what's the name? Lonzo, yeah.
Pete Alonso.
Yeah, I
think Pete Alonso's gonna be. He's a free agent too. I think he's gonna be going because they're gonna go after Soto and stuff like that and put their eggs in Soto and see.
Yeah, but again, you need the Mets. See, I was telling a Met fan, the Mets peaked at the end of the season to get in the playoffs and beat a good Philly team, which is good. So
Mm-hmm.
you got. I mean, if you keep your team, you great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You just add some pitching with that to make the complement what you got.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to bring in Soto is a big move. I mean, he's just going to put more people in your seats, I would think. But
I mean, but they also paying what's name too, Lindor, because Lindor got a big contract for him. That's like what 3 years ago, or something like. He got a
yeah, he
400 something
did.
million.
Yeah, yeah,
So he
yeah,
gets a big contract. Soto gets it. You paying billions of dollars. You see, baseball don't have no salary cap. So them dudes like, it is what it is, man. We gonna rock with it.
So we'll see if Soto wants to stay. But I would think he wants another run at where he was at.
Soto, man, just stay in the Bronx, man. You know, you got your La Familia.
Yeah, but like I said,
I
if
know.
you trying to get that big dough, that's what it is.
No,
Shit,
but the Yankees give him the dough. They give him the dough. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna give him $600 million, I'll stay with the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what's got what 400 million? Judge and Soto's gonna get double that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's younger. The dude is only like 26 or 27. He's young.
yeah.
That's the thing.
And
That's the
what
good
did
thing
they
that's going
give
for him.
Otani? 5? They gave Otani 5, right?
Otani got $700 million for 10
Oh,
years.
700 for 10 years.
Right. And so that's what he's gonna get too, like a 10-year contract or something, or 12 or some year contract. All right,
Wow,
Towns
dude.
free throws is up. Both of them is good. Mm-hmm.
But
130 left to go.
this dude will be retired still getting paid with that contract.
There's Jacob Toppin in the game with Precious Achua, Matt Ryan, Tyler Kolek, and Towns fouls to get out the game. And who's coming? Is it Hukporti or Hakim Dadier?
Yeah, all of them is in.
Yeah, they all in now with a minute left to go in the game.
Oh, Precious is in the game too.
No, but they all in the game with a minute left to go in the game though. They should have all been in the game with like with 7 minutes left to go. All right, Seth Curry looking to do his thing.
Ooh,
Do his Seth Curry
backdoor.
thing. All right, 125, 101. Kolek over to Matt Ryan. Ryan back to Kolek around the Hukporti screen. Matt Ryan over to Precious Achua for a 3 from the corner. Come on, Precious.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't even put Precious. I would put Sims in the game because he's just coming back off an injury.
Where's Dottie? Oh, Dottie must be down in the G League.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because I think they recalled him because they try to recall him up at times and stuff like that. All right, 37 seconds left to go. Precious Achua over to Tyler Kolek, out to Matt Ryan with a floater in the lane, up and no good. Rebounded by Achua, no good. Put back, no good by Achua. No, Achua's like, this is crazy, man.
Well, listen, he's trying to get his rhythm, his touch back, all of that.
Yeah, so. game speed. I know because right now he's like, he's winded. That first game back.
Listen, his important game will be, like I told you, against the Hawks. To be real with you.
All right, and that's the final score. Knicks 125 to 101. Knicks go to 14-8 on the season. 3-0 on a homestand. Next game is Detroit Saturday at 7:30. I'll be back on here Saturday 7:30. Knicks and the Pistons at 7:30. Knicks look to close it out. The homestand 4-0, and then next Wednesday would be the NBA Cup between the Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks for the NBA Cup. The winner goes on. The loser, I think, plays the loser of the other. Because I think it'll be the Bucks and the Warriors or something like that. I forgot who it is.
It'll be the Bucks. The Bucks is playing this. Who the Bucks? Not the Celtics.
No, the Celtics eliminated. It might be. Is it the Magics or some of the Cavs?
The Magic. Yeah, they're playing the Magic. The Bucks is playing the Magic. Yo, we had to beat the Magics by 30 to be the number 1 seed in that.
Yeah, because they go by like the wins, like the point differential on the wins. So the more you beat a team, the more you get a point differential. That's what moves you up with your record if you undefeated. Yeah, so they
Wow.
go like that. So if you barely winning games and stuff like that, but the point differential ain't too much, then it's like, ain't nothing. But I'm gonna read off the final stats for this Knicks Hornets game. Once again, the final score: Knicks 125, Hornets 101. For the Charlotte Hornets, Brandon Miller finishes with 26 points, 6 rebounds. Saloon started the game but played 2 minutes, and he was out for the rest of the game with an ankle injury. He finished with 4 points. Nick Richards finished it with 6 points and 8 rebounds. I thought he had more than that, but 8 rebounds. Josh Green, 5 points. Vasil Micic, or AKA Balky, finishes with a double-double, 14 points and 12 assists.
Unbelievable.
Musa off the bench, Musa Diabate, 4 points. Cody Martin had 4 points. Mark Williams, back from injury, had 6 points. Seth Curry off the bench, the high man for the Hornets, coming off the bench with 18 points. Daquan Jeffries finishes with 8. Nick Smith Jr., 6 points. And KJ Simpson did not score. The overall shooting for the Charlotte Hornets, 40 of 89 for 45%. 3-point shooting, they were 15 of 40 for 38%. Free throws, they were 6 of 10, only 10 free throws for 60%. They finished with 40 rebounds, 27 assists, 3 steals, and 10 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges finishes with 19 points, 7 assists. OG Anunoby finishes with 25 points, 6 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, another double-double, 27 points, 16 boards. Jalen Brunson finishes with 24 points. Josh Hart finishes with yet another double-double, 18 points, 10 boards. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa, 2 points, 4 rebounds in his return. Trying to get the Cowboys out and stuff like that. Good for Precious Achiuwa. And Deuce McBride, the only other scorer with 10 points off the bench for the Knicks. Knicks overall shooting 41 of 76 for 54%. 3-point shooting 18 of 33 for 55%. Free throws, Knicks was 25 of 32 for 78%. Knicks finished with 43 rebounds and 29 assists, 7 steals, and 9 turnovers in the game. Once again, the final score, Knicks win 125 to 101. That's right, Brio. Get the thumbs up. We got that dub. It didn't look like that early in the first half, man. I'm like, yo, what's going on with these guys? You down 12 points to the Hornets. I mean, come on, bro. You got to tighten up the screws. You got to make some shots. Like I said, the shots was there. They just got to make them shots. What's up, Neymar? Let's go, Knicks. Won again today. Let's go. Beat the Pistons on Saturday. That's right. These wins, these are wins that we got to get. We have to get these wins. You know what I'm saying? We got to start stacking these wins, man. Anytime we get a chance to stack the wins, we got to stack these wins against teams like this.
Oh, so yeah, we got one more. We got them Saturday, and then we got the Hawks the following week.
Yeah. Saturday will be the Pistons. And the Pistons, like I said, the Pistons ain't no pushover this season either. They've been competitive in a lot of games.
They've been in. I mean, a lot better than the year before. But they just hustlers. They you know what I mean. That's all. They play their game as a hustle game.
No reason why the starters are in this game. Yeah. I need to get to a game in Madison Square Garden so I can sit behind Tibbs and give him an earful.
Yo, he's not trying.
Motherfuckers,
ain't trying to hear that shit.
Should I give him an earful so I can get that? He gonna kick me out. He
gonna get security. Because I'm pretty sure nobody else. I mean, if guys has been saying it, the announcers is saying it. I mean,
I know. Listen, I already know that shit.
It.
Everybody said that, but like I said, this has cost us in the past with Julius Randle. Remember, it's like, yo, and then when the 2020 in the Denver game, he hurt his ankle at the end of a game. I'm like, yo, what is he still doing in the game?
No excuse.
And that was at the end of the season, going into the playoffs.
Right.
And we didn't have Julius because of the playoffs, because of that again. We up 20 points with like a minute and 7 seconds left to go in the game, and you still got Julius Randle in the game.
Well, keep in mind it was the whole Denver game. I mean, it was a complete blowout. I mean, I understand that Denver started making a run, but it was like, come on, dude. These dudes could have been sitting down a long time ago to get them rest. This game has been over a long time ago.
But he doesn't seem to understand is like if you had your starters out in the beginning of the fourth quarter and give them some rest, and then let's say they lead a starting, you bring them back in, now they fresh. Instead of keeping them in the whole fourth quarter, and then by the end of the game they're getting tired out, they gassed, and all this type of stuff is like, bro, Come on, man. That's why these other teams was beating us. It's like they was bringing their starters back in fresh and rested, and our guys played the whole fourth quarter, and they gassed by the end of the game. And you wonder why they can't do this. They can't get no stops. They can't get this. Like, them guys is tired. They played some of them played the whole third and the fourth quarter.
Right. Especially OG. I think Cam's hamstring must be still hurting too. So probably best you get him in and rest him up too.
Who?
To me,
Payne?
yeah, campaign. Because to me, they could still bring in.
Oh, that's what is it? Yeah, it is. It was his hammy or something like that.
His hammy
what's
was
name's supposed to be coming back soon too? They're gonna try to sign him back to Larry Shamit, because you know they.
His shoulder is back.
Yeah. So he should be coming back too. He should be coming back within the next couple of weeks or something like that. So
wow.
Yeah, we need the bench scoring. We need shooters though. You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
Hey,
if they could get Shamit back, that would be another bigger defender at that 2 and 3 that we could use to play
another capable shooter
and another legitimate shooter
right.
Instead of fucking indecisive Hart that stands at the 3-point line and got to dance around and think about the shot before he takes it.
But you know what though?
Shamit just pull that shit.
The thing, Hart has been playing good this season. I gotta give it to him, man.
Yeah. I just hate his undecisiveness. If you're gonna shoot it. Don't hold the ball and play with it before you decide you want to shoot it. That's the only difference.
You said Mitchell Robinson should soon. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. I think Mitchell Robinson probably within the end of the month to January or something like that. They'll look at that and stuff like that.
Well, that's what they're saying. They want to hold them out like Precious as long as they can without bringing them back without any issues or problems. But I haven't even seen him on the bench.
Especially if people can hold down the fort. I ain't seen him on the bench. One time they said he was on a trip with the Knicks in Denver and stuff like that, but I don't know whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? But
who, Mitchell?
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson.
Oh.
They seen him around there with the Knicks in Denver and stuff like that. So we'll see, man.
Because I'm want to see if he put on weight or he lost weight. What did he think about his body size? Did it affect his foot? Putting on weight, because sometimes when dudes put on weight, sometimes it do affect your knees, your ankles, everything. So so I wonder if he lost weight to
compensate.
Yeah, or just look at it like I do better losing weight to not have all that weight on my ankles, especially having 2 ankle surgeries.
Yeah, well, yeah. Thanks to what's his name, Embiid.
Oh well, listen.
That's what because he was going to need that stuff if he didn't get Bush League down, brought back down while he's going up in the air and stuff like that. Man, that was crazy, bro.
Well, if a defender like Mitchell Robinson is stopping you or slowing you down for even giving your team a chance, I guess.
Yeah, but you can't be egregious like that, bro. That wasn't like something like that. And he tried to say, "Oh, he's gonna come down and fall on me." That dude wasn't gonna come down. Stop it. It was like I don't like that dude. Embiid, like I said, that turned me off on Embiid last year. Seen all the other dirty stuff he's been doing to players and stuff like that. It's like it'd be one thing if they doing it to you, you know what I'm saying? But if you just doing it to people and then like, oh, they doing this and all that type of stuff. But you know what? They don't have them players like back in the day, because that was like Oakley and Barkley. They getting up in your face. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're ready to take his head off.
They get right up in you. Xavier McDaniel.
They taking his head off for that.
Right.
That was uncalled for. But I guarantee you, if it was anybody else, they would have definitely gave him the full suspension, fines, all that happy good shit.
No, I wish you'd have did it to somebody like Ron Artest. He said, let me tell you something. When Draymond did that with Ron Artest, he turned around, he looked, he said, oh shit, it's Ron Artest. He said, this dude crazy like me. He crazier than me. He looked at him, he said, whoa, that's Ron Artest.
Yeah, he ain't going that far with Ron Artest with all of that.
Because Ron Artest is crazy like him, crazier than him.
Yeah, he know he got a fight on his hand. I mean, even when he did that to whatever he did to Sabonis by basically stepping on Sabonis' chest and all that. You know what I mean? You ain't doing that to nobody that's going to really get up and try to take your head off.
Nah, man. But somebody to wrap this up, man. Final score, Knicks 125-101. I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, social media platforms, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And like I said, I'm going to give a shout out to the chat. Shout out to Neymar. Thanks, bro, for always coming in and supporting. Dewani, you already know. Brio. Also, Miz. What's good, Miz? Also, G Money. Salute, G Money. Big Pat. You already know what up. G Money. And this Lady Boss, thanks for tapping in earlier. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all tapping in, man. Like I said, I will be back on here Saturday at 7:30. Knicks and the Pistons right back here. Should be another game that the Knicks, like I said, hopefully Knicks should win this game. They better not come in like the way they playing against the Hornets, bro. They better come in ready to play these guys.
No, I hate when you say that's yo, because these dudes, the way teams are playing hot, and it's not like in any given Sunday, but these dudes could play and just play lousy ball, and these dudes got to have different modes to get them into game-winning stances, like defense or whatever. But
you know, only thing with this team though, like I said, I don't really feel, because this team, like I said, even though they might go into a low scoring drought, this team could score though. That's the thing, you know.
That's one thing.
It ain't like they're gonna score like 80 points or 90 points, and then you be like, man, come on, man, we struggling to score. So it's like, yeah, that's the only thing with them. That's only saving grace with these guys. Like I said, they ever tighten up that defense, man, it's gonna be something real nice, man. But like I said, it's early in the season, man. Hey, this is the first year these guys are together. Other teams been together for 3-4 years, 2-3 years. So, you know, gotta give these guys some time. You know, I know everybody wanted to be a microwave, like, oh, hurry up and do it right now. We should be already like finished product. It ain't gonna be like that. So we just gotta take it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for tapping in, man. Like I said, I'll be back on here Saturday at 7:30. Till next time, D, you got anything you want to say, man? Thank you for coming on the stream, man, helping out, bro, as always.
Oh, for sure. Yo, support my brother. Yo, hit that like and subscribe. Keep it coming.
All right, man. Until next time, bro. We see, like I said, we'll see Saturday at 7:30. Peace.
All right, peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God. That's him. You feel the vibe? That's me. We going live. That's us. That like button shared, you been subscribed. Stadium. That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves. Yeah. That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.T.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly,